vacation, sitting around these glorious beaches, beautiful waterside homes. But back on the water now, we go for the enormous talent of Russell Gay, who has a personal best over 12,000 points, all the way from Florida, USA. Rob, here he comes.
Of course, Des, Russell is a great example of a guy that just uses speed to pile in so many tricks in that 20-second pass. So he's just delaying his start a little bit. Okay, away he goes. Look at the speed on this rope-on-toe pass. Russell Gay, a seasoned performer and a great athlete. And look at him pile on a rope-on-toe. Oh, he had a bit of a bobble there, but he quickly righted himself, and now he's back in business on this rope-on-toe pass. Toe line 360. Wraps quickly in. This will be a toe line 5, I think. And he goes down on the toe line 5. Russell Gay couldn't quite hang on to that one. Well, he'll be disappointed, the American, but still, he got pretty deep into his run there, Des. But unfortunately, the trick that he's fallen on is worth a lot of points.
Yeah, I believe it was his last trick, so yeah, you're right. I know he's going to take a chunk of points off, but when you look at his career going back to 1999, the US Nationals trick gold medalist, that was 1999. This is 2012, and he's still tricking at the highest level. Personal best of over 12,000 points, and a regular competitor on our World Cup series. He's been with us in Dubna, Russia, in Changshu, in China. He's traveled the world with us, and now the lovely thing is he's got his young daughter Anna with him, and we've seen Anna just a week ago at the Moomba Masters, and what an incredible talent she is. So it's a lovely example of the fact that this is a family sport. You can be out there competing with your son and daughter with you, with your mum, with your maybe even with your grandmother, depending on how fit your granny is, but it is a family sport. Now back to serious business, because Pierre Ballon has 9,080 on the board. That's the lead score. Herman Beliaku, 8,270. We're waiting now for the scores, or the score of Alexander Puteaux. I should have that shortly for you. And Russell Gay, US of A, is on the water. Only 2 remaining on the dock. Jimmy Seamers, USA, and the world record holder, Alexei Jarnasek, will be last out. Rob, we are almost there as we watch Russell Gay in the beautiful Mastercraft change his equipment and get back for his final 20 seconds.
Des, as you mentioned, because we have Jimmy Seamers and Alexei Jarnasek still to come, that last fall, or the fall on that last trick, could be quite costly to Russell. But Russell's personal best, being over 12,000 points, he's such a strong hand tricker, he can really pile on some big points. So I don't think Russell Gay is out of this competition yet. It just remains to be seen what he can do on his hand pass. So Russell Gay just heading down to the northern part of the course behind our official towboat, the Mastercraft 190. And of course in the wakeboarding we're using the Mastercraft X-Star. So great products for water skiing and wakeboarding are the Mastercraft boats. And Des, I believe you have a score for Alexander Puteaux.
Yeah, let's get this in. It's 9,260, folks. We have a new leader. Alexander Puteaux is in the lead with 9,260. Now, the problem for him is that there are 3 more scores yet to come, so he's not on the podium at this stage, Rob, but he's the closest to being so. And on the water, Russell Gay with a personal best of over 12,000 points. That's what he's up against, and Russell has just 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Des, it's interesting to note that all of these guys are improving in their second round over their first round. So a very high-quality final we're viewing as Russell Gay turning at the northern end, and he'll be back on course very shortly to see what he can do on his hand pass. So generally speaking, the hand tricks are worth a little bit more than the toe tricks. So Russell is going to have 20 seconds to show us what he can do.
Nice little breeze out there, glorious conditions, emerald blue green sea right in front of us. What a gorgeous place, located just south of Perth and Fremantle in Western Australia, but mark the name of Mandurah. It is a special place. Put it on your holiday vacation list for next year. Be here with us this time next year. You will enjoy it, guaranteed. So we're just waiting now for Russell to come into view as we look through the Mastercraft VIP floating lounge out there, Rob.
Yep.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Des, I think you forgot to mention crystal clear water as well. Here comes Russell Gay. Pops to the back. It's a positional trick. Just tweaks the speed a little bit. Moves out. What's he going to open with? Back to front flip. Now a front flip. So he's open with a flip, so ski lines will come later on in the run. He's landing with a tight rope. He's not wasting any time. Here's Russell Gay. Oh, he goes into the ski lines now. That's a ski line. Oh, pops to the back. Ski line back to back. Ski line 5, I would think, and he falls well. Desi was just rushing and trying to pile on those points, but he just couldn't handle the ski line 5 to the back, and unfortunately falling oh so close to the buzzer there, Russell Gay.
Yeah, well, it's a replica, really, of the first pass where he lost a big point score at the end of pass number 1 and pass number 2. It'll be expensive for Russell, but you never know. He was doing so well up to that point. The lead score right now, just to repeat for you again, Alexander Pato, 9,260. In second place, Pierre Ballon, also France, 9,080 points. And in third place right now, the talented Herman Beliaku from Belarus with 8,270. Now, that is a surprise. We would have expected Herman to be right up there in the front, but it's not. It's Alexander Pato with 9,260.
Yes, Des, I think that, just those 2 tricks that Russell fell on, the one at the